We're going to show you how to set a Plast-O-Matic regulator. This loop is designed to illustrate the various products that we manufacture, and today we're going to focus on the pressure regulator. We have an inlet source of pressure coming from the city water, which is being gauged right here at, you can see the pressure is fluctuating about 95 to 100 psi. And that pressure, come around with me, that pressure is at the inlet of our valve, which is currently set in a static no-flow condition with the downstream valve off at about 10 psi. In this particular situation, we can increase the pressure by forcing the valve open by threading in the adjusting bolts. And I'll just do that by hand, and you can see the pressure start to rise. The higher I go, the more difficult it becomes, so I'll have to use a tool to increase the set pressure. The pressure regulator is designed to limit the maximum downstream pressure to a set point, so the pressure never exceeds that set point. Here we're up to about 45 psi, and I'll just put that lock nut down and hold it in place. And then I'll open up the downstream valve to simulate a process system consuming fluid. Now, as that pressure needle starts to drop, the flow increases until we have a complete pressure drop and maximum flow. You can get a shot of that. Then as I slowly choke off the downstream pressure, it rises back up to the set point where it stops. Now, to lower the pressure on the regulator, we've got to isolate the regulator from the inlet pressure. So we're going to close the inlet valve to the regulator. Now, the regulator is closed because it's satisfied. It's hit the set point, so the pressure underneath the diaphragm has forced the valve into the closed position. Now, I can eliminate this pressure downstream by opening this valve. And now I've voided that pressure. I blocked the inlet. So what I'll do now is to loosen that lock nut and take the bolt out, lessening the compression on the spring and allowing the valve to open to just about fully disengaged. In fact, I'll go ahead and take it right out because we have a blowout-proof stem. And I will now close the downstream pressure. I'm going to focus on here, and I'm going to open up the inlet to the valve. And you can see we're down below our catalog rated 5 psi. So now I can increase that by forcing the valve open. A pressure regulator is a normally open valve. Downstream pressure causes it to close, and then I can go ahead and bring the pressure back up. So to set the pressure, we want to adjust the bolt in to increase the set pressure. And then when we want to lower the set pressure downstream, we've got to isolate the inlet, void the pressure that's downstream, make our adjustment out, again lessening the compression on the spring, and reintroducing the inlet pressure. And that's all there is to it.